But here comes the King of Ding, fresh off an all-star MVP. K. Rool seeks to keep doing what he does best. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mushroom Baseball League. It's the Week 8 action kicking off as the Bloom Hollow Heatwaves face off against the Rainbow Road Renegades. A very hotly anticipated rematch as we head into the second half of the season. The Heatwaves, so far, the only team able to take a game off the Renegades. The Renegades striking back with a vengeance. We'll see how these two teams do when they clash. Luigi starting out at bat, a line drive over to second base. The nerd makes the magical catch. 1 out so far for the Heatwaves, but some changes in the Renegade lineup. The nerd no longer the starting pitcher, instead Wiggler takes center stage on the mound. See how he does up there. Fiona, a grounder over to Petey, will be thrown out at first as the Piranha Plant gets that one at shortstop. 2 quick outs on the count as Critter comes up next. Big hit from Critter, punches that one up into the left. Dolly and Toadette will come in, be in position, and Toadette will make the catch. Renegades hold the Heatwaves scoreless through the first as they go 3 up, 3 down. Great buddy jump from Toadette and Dolly to secure a perfect inning so far for Wiggler. Renegades, a chance as they come up now to take control of this game. The nerd will lead the way. King Boo, as always, star player starting pitcher for the Heatwaves. Green Magic Koopa makes contact, plants it down in right field. Fiona not quite able to get there. Green Magic Koopa gets the single. A runner on for Wiggler. Wiggler showing the bunt quite early. Strike 1 from King Boo, throws it outside of the bat. Another curve outside. Wiggler not able to make contact. He's going to swing on this one, pops it up and gets down in center. The nerd barely able to slide in on second. And that's 2 runners on for Petey Piranha Plant. A dangerous situation already for the Heatwaves. Renegades not a team you can let get away with much as they'll take advantage of every inch. Petey shoots that over to the right. No way they build Kim in time. A 3-run bomb for Petey Piranha Plant. Renegades starting off strong off of his bat. 3 on the board in the bottom of the first. This is a very, very scary team. Birdo next up. Team captain for the Renegades. Strike 1. Strike 2 doesn't swing. There's the windup again. Star pitch from King Boo, but a grounder over to Critter will be thrown out at first. King Boo, already some fatigue, but this is another one of the Renegades' big changes. The King of All Cosmos benched this game as Bacon Bro makes his Season 2 debut. Oh, nearly clears the infield, but a dive from Critter to make the catch and get that second out. Pink Yoshi next up. Dolly Parton on deck. This one will be snagged by the boomerang catch. Heatwaves stop the Renegades 3 in a row. Not before they do some serious damage. King Boo, not a lot of stamina left either. But here comes the King of Ding, fresh off an all-star MVP. K. Rool seeks to keep doing what he does best. Shoots that one up and over. Will the buddy jump get there? It does. Big knock from K. Rool, but denied once again. Robbery at the wall by Dolly Parton and Toadette. A dinger denied for the King of Ding. King Boo next up. First pitch from Wiggler, a ball. Drives that one off, but it's going to be a foul ball over to the right field. This one's right up center, a slow rolling grounder. King Boo gets on first. Infielder's not able to get behind it in time. It's fielded by Dolly in center. Grody Toad gets one past Green Magic Koopa as well. That'll be a Grode single. 2 runners on. Green Noki could bring in King Boo. She just needs to clear the infield. Can't knock into a double play. Strike 1 for Lil Pesto. slap hit Green Noki, but Petey's not going to let that get by. Will make the double play. The Heatwaves stopped in the second. Renegades getting out of a bit of a jam. Little Pesto, Green Noki not quite able to get the height she needed. The Renegades will come back up. Dolly Parton at bat. Toadette on deck. Strike one. Big knock from Dolly. Fiona should have that in center. A little bit too much hang to it. Didn't come down nearly as early as she would have liked. An important catch. Toadette as well. A low hit. Opposite problem, doesn't have the height it needs, and Critter makes the catch at second. But it's over to Pode. One strike for Pode. Will get up, but Little Noki, no, she doesn't get there in time. Pode gets the single. And that's the end of King Boo, not even able to make it through 2 innings. He'll go over to first as Bowser Jr. comes up to pitch. The Nerd winds up. Grounder over to short. Boomerang Bro fields that one in. The Renegades not able to get any more momentum in the second. Heatwaves, a chance to catch back up as we go to the top of the third. Bowser Jr. will lead off. Oh, a strike outside from Wiggler. Bowser Jr. makes contact on that one, but Toadette, right in position, makes the catch in left field. Boomerang Bro next up. Strike one for Boomer. Big hit from Boomer. This one's off to the right. It does stay fair, and that's a solo shot from Boomer. Gets the home run to put the Heatwaves on the map. Great curve from him as it just hangs outside. Stays fair, but just so far right that Dolly's not able to come in from center field. Heatwaves trailing by 2 now as Luigi comes up to bat. 2 strikes from Wiggler. Luigi hasn't swung at anything yet. Will make contact on that last one, but the magical catch gets the out at second. The Nerd reels it in. Now it's over to Fiona, the Green Me. No more outs for the Heatwaves, but she gets it through center. That'll be a single for Fiona. And a runner on for Critter. We've seen him threaten a home run once. Can he do it again? Strike one. Popped up to center field. Dolly Parton at the wall, ready to make the catch. Pink Yoshi in support. Bomb doesn't arrive in time. And the Heatwaves limited to 1 in the third. Renegades stop them off the Dolly pop fly catch. Will get their chance back up at bat to extend their lead, make up for some lost ground. Wiggler will need to get the hit for Petey, however, and Wiggler should plant that in left field. Grody Toad not quite able to close the distance in time. And that's a runner on for Petey Piranha Plant. Wind up from Petey, just lets it go. Strike one. Another wind up. Doesn't swing. It's so far outside. Doesn't wind up for the third pitch. Just goes for the slap, and Petey knocks into the double play. Doesn't clear the infield, and Critter makes the grab at second. Wiggler picked off at first, and now base is empty. 2 outs for Birdo. Big wind up Birdo. Tips this one up and over center. Will be a pop fly as well. Fiona in position. Ghost Air item not going to stop her from making that catch. Renegades 3 up, 3 down as Petey Piranha delivers a pretty poor performance. They're chased quickly now by the King of Ding. Strike one for King K. Rool. 2 strikes, 2 outside pitches from Wiggler as he catches the edge of the zone. K. Rool hasn't swung on one yet. Will choose to swing on that. Dolly in position at the wall. But it's out of her reach. Not able to make the catch. And K. Rool gets the single. Runner on for King Boo. Strike one. Another windup. Big hit from King Boo. Pink Yoshi not ready for it. K. Rool tries to go for third, but he's way too slow for that. Little over eager. But does pull it back in time before he gets picked off. And now Grody Toad, runner in scoring position. Big opportunity. Strike one. Grode slaps it, and that'll find the gap in center. Green Toad loads the bases. Green Noki now a great chance to bring a runner in home. Strike one. Lil Pesto gets the slap, but it's jumped by Magic Koopa. The double play, the triple play. Renegades wipe the Heatwaves off the bases in quick fashion. A huge jumping catch from the nerd keeps that inning under control, and they get out of a very bad situation once again. Bacon Bro first up for the Renegades in the bottom of the fourth. Striking a ball so far, hasn't found a pitch he likes, and this one will be difficult. Star pitch, Bowser Jr. does make contact, will get past Critter. That's a Bacon Bro single as he gets his first hit of his career. Pink Yoshi next up. Strike one for Pink Yoshi right across the heart of the plate. Gets the slap up center, but a dive from Critter. Oh, it doesn't actually tag out at second. Bacon Bro slides in before Critter can make the play. Thought he had the double play, but fires it off at first. Only manages to pick off Pink Yoshi. Dolly sends one up center as well. Boomerang Bro doesn't get to it. Dolly moves Bacon Bro all the way to third. Toadette, RBI opportunity with runners in the corners, could bring Bacon in home, but a dive from Critter. Dolly's picked off. There's the double play, and Bacon Bro will be stranded on third. Critter finally makes the diving catch he'd been looking for, as he does turn the double play. Renegades stopped once more. This game, much lower scores than we're used to seeing either of these two teams putting out. They are evenly matched here in Bowser Jr. Playroom. Bowser Jr. himself now up at bat, 2 strikes on the count. Slaps the third, but it's reeled in once more. The nerd goes fishing and makes the catch. Boomerang Bro next up, and a home run under his belt. The only run scored for the Heatwaves tonight. Boomer will get a base hit. Bounces it off the back wall. Pink Yoshi not quite able to make the catch. Now it's over to Luigi. Star pitch from Wiggler. Strike one. Strike two from Wiggler. Oh, strikeout Luigi. Wiggler bamboozles him with 3 strikes in a row. And Luigi just doesn't know when to swing. Fiona cuts that one over to the right. The nerd pulls it in. 3 quick outs for the Heatwaves. Devastating strikeout for Luigi. Pode now coming up to bat for the Renegades. Strike one for Pode. Change up inside. He's not quite prepared for that one. Slaps that one, tips it off, and that'll find the gap over in left. Purple Toad gets the single. A runner on for Green Magic Koopa. The nerd up now at bat. Slap hit. Critter jumps it and gets the double play. Big hops from the lizard at second. 2 outs now as Wiggler comes up. Star pitch Bowser Jr. and a swing and a miss from Wiggler. Big knock from Wiggler, plants it in the gap in right. That's going to be a runner on for Peter Piranha Plant. Poor contact from him last time. He winds up on this one. Petey hits it big. An opposite field home run for Petey. There's no chance to stop that one in time. Renegades find another 2 off their ace. Petey keeping this game well in their grasp as they go up 5-1. Birdo next up. Here's the big windup for Birdo as a star pitch comes out. Swing and a miss. Strike one, Birdo. Tips that one over to left field. Will roll almost all the way to the wall. But Fiona able to pick it up before the bullet bill hits her. Bacon Bro now up, runner on. Strike one, Bacon Bro. Slaps it, but Boomerang Bro will snipe that one out of the air. The boomerang catch denies the Bacon Bro single. Inning comes to a close for the Renegades, but they've pulled quite a bit ahead, leading by 4 runs as they go to the top of the 6th. Critter starting off at bat, strike one. Critter knocks that one. It's poor contact, but it goes perfectly where he needed it to. Finds the gap in right field, and Critter gets the single. A runner on for King K. Rool. K. Rool could shorten this lead in an instant, but poor contact. Magic Koopa's going to make the double play. The Nerd reels that one in. And suddenly 2 outs for the Heatwaves. King Boo needs to keep this one going. Will roll that one deep up the power alley. Dolly's having to chase it all the way out. King Boo trying to come in on second, but he's going to be thrown out. Not fast enough for the extra base hit. He thought he had it. But Petey, the cutoff man, able to get that from Dolly in center, and with the arm of his, sends it to second in time. Magic Koopa makes the catch, gets the out. And suddenly we're over back up to the Renegades. Pink Yoshi should have been an infield fly. Critter does, of course, get the catch. Oh, a grounder from Dolly up left. Luigi's able to dive it and stop it from rolling. But that's 2 outs. Toadette needs to keep things going for her own team. Renegades would love to extend this lead before they hand it back to the Heatwaves. Star pitch, Bowser Jr. Oh, strike 2, Toadette. Bowser Jr., good chance to strike her out, but just throws to the real pitch. That one's delivered right to Boomerang Bro. Doesn't need to spend the star. Heatwaves, last chance to get this one back under control as Grody Toad leads off. Wiggler looking to pitch a full game on his mound debut. Oh, that one's so far inside. Grode, horrible contact. 1 out on the count as Lil Pesto comes up. Strike one. This one doesn't get past the Nerd. Touches down too soon. And suddenly 2 outs in quick fashion. Bowser Jr. could be the last one up for the Heatwaves. Renegades looking like they might get their revenge. But a big knock from BJ. This one's up to the right. Dolly's trying to get there. She might not make it in time, and she won't. Bowser Jr. a home run as he spreads his wings to run the bases. What an incredible knock from the little guy in his own home stadium. Dolly and Pink Yoshi forced to watch. Heatwaves get one in return, looking to keep the dream alive. Boomerang Bro now up at bat. Luigi on deck. Strike one, Boomer. Contact there. It will be a foul ball. No more strikes left for Boomer. He needs good hits, and this one's caught by Petey at shortstop. Renegades take it 0-3 over the Heatwaves. They get a 5-2 victory. Great stuff from the Renegades as they return fire on the only team to have beaten them earlier on in the season. Heatwaves will have to figure things out as they drop to 5-3 going into the second half. MVP for tonight, of course, is Petey Piranha, the major offensive player on the Renegades. All of their runs coming off of his pedals. Great stuff from him. We'll take a look at our box scores, and a lot lower than we're used to seeing for both of these teams across the board. Petey Explosive Performance leading the way. But thanks for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League. We got plenty more action as we go into the second half of Season 2. So make sure to stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. And if you're really liking what we're doing here, why not check out the Discord? Link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.